Hey everybody, welcome back. Let's figure out how to not be so freaking suck this year. How does that sound? I don't think this is the team you're really looking for right out of the gates, but I also don't think round one really matters all that much. Let me be a naive rascal. Maybe that's apt considering that I just said round one doesn't matter. Maybe we should be trying to win absolutely every single round. We're gonna lose round one, by the way. And this is not like intentional comedic timing. It's just the way she goes. How about one of these? How about one of these? I've embraced the fact that I'm probably gonna be like... I will make worse decisions in Super Auto Pets for a bit as a result of all the new changes that have happened to the game. That doesn't mean we'll do worse necessarily, because other people are also maybe struggling with the new changes to the game. But it will probably take us a bit to equilibrate to our normal level of, like, mediocrity instead of the new level of mediocrity to which we've apparently aspired to. So I really, I mean, if I'm being straight up with you, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm buying equipment because the person that I just beat had eggs, and I was like, wait a minute, maybe I could get eggs too. But we're gonna figure it out, okay? In time, we're gonna figure it out. I mean, just now, did you see the value that those cherries gave to us? Mind you, we're not, unlike our opponent, we're not getting a lasagna in 2 turns, but still. How about something like this? I don't really want to buy an egg for a penguin, because are there even waffles this week? There's pancakes, there's no waffles. Just when I thought it couldn't get any more confusing. Maybe a level? How about a level for me? A level. But we don't want a level, we want a level next time. Roll one more time. I'll take a cupcake for now. I know it seems insane. We'll get 2 levels next time, get a tier 4. Maybe we can get like a penguin. Not the penguin that we already have. Sorry for the confusion, by the way. And then we can go brain dead scaling and try to, like, you know, interface with the mechanics on our own level while also having some stability provided by the familiar. I don't know, maybe. So I think that whale shark is actually pretty good. 2 eels is interesting. I don't know if I'd say good, but it's interesting, because a level 2 eel could scale kind of fast. But a whale shark is like, it also scales pretty well itself. But you know what? I think I'm going to buy 1 eel. And you're going to be like a 6. You're going to be a 6, yes. You know what? I'm going to sell my penguin, and for a minute here, I'm going to run 2 6/6s. I don't really expect it to be too good, but it is only round 5. If we could get another eel and then, like, find a way to scale them with some food relatively quickly, we might not be completely washed. Oh, you don't leave the cherries at the back this time, so oh, that's not right, that's not right. It's to be like that. Actually, okay, now I think, get rid of the horse. I mean, like, this squad is not very good. We got to rework it a little bit. It would be nice to have a good, like, a tier 3 that we like. A giraffe will do for now. I sell you. I keep you around to summon something. We buff our eel, knowing that next turn, the baboon is going to be buffing the eel, so hopefully we could also combine them so we're not splitting the buffs, and then maybe we got a chance at a future, maybe? But I'm not gonna lie to you, it's looking like insanely bad. Like, we're not just getting beaten, like, our teams are getting trounced right now. Roll me. Salad me? You really think a salad's gonna pull you out of this, brother? The situation you find yourself in here, a llama, maybe? I don't know. I should have gone with the frickin' what if we get 4 eels in the next shop? And as a result of getting 4 eels in the next shop, this is bad. As a result of getting 4 eels, we would have 2 level 2 eels, and then nothing could stop us, man. You know what the actual worst part about this is? Is that I haven't even, like... This is not a new mechanic run. This is just... This is just bad. Come on! I don't even know what I'm looking for. Give me something I already got! You do double damage against lower tier pets. You're gonna be like an 11, 18. That's a lower tier pet. I lived. Please, please, please. We draw these. I'm so thankful to take my draw. Holy cow. Now we start to pull ourselves out of the doldrums. Chocolate exists. Eagles exist. I think the giraffe can go. Eagle's pretty good. I'm not buying a salad. We are not drinking any frickin' Merlot. Adjacent friendly abilities deal 3 extra damage. Let's try Wolverine plus Lynx here. No promises, but it's interesting. Maybe Wolverine plus Lynx could do a ton of damage. It didn't get a kill, but that might not be its fault. That might be my fault. Holy cow, we're so back! You gotta level the eel. Tiger. It's complicated, okay? Sell me. And then run, because it says adjacent friendly abilities. So you're still adjacent, and then you'll repeat your ability once as well. And I guess in that, what happens if, I bet you do 6 extra damage, right? 6 extra damage. I guess I would love you to level a tiger if possible. We're kind of, we have no stats, but I think our snipes are going to be pretty impressive. 3 snipes that do 3 extra damage each. They've summoned Wolverines themselves. Okay, well, at least we got back to some degree of respectability, and the run's looking interesting. I'm trying out something I've never experienced before. And what should we do? Roll me? Another eagle could go hard, actually. Wolverine leveling would give us, like, 24 extra damage instead of what we're getting right now, which is 12. Okay, that seems, pardon me, that seems meaningful. I think we may have this, just to me, it doesn't have the feel, it doesn't have the DNA of a 10-piece, but it's certainly, we pulled ourselves out more than I would have expected given the circumstances. So I think our snipe is going to go insane there. And then we got another Wolverine. I was kind of hoping to get some chocolate. Sans chocolate, I'll tell you what, I'll just take some pancakes to buff the whole squad. But then we'll try to get a level 3 Wolverine if possible. The snipe did not seem as devastating as I wanted it to be, but look at that, we're still in here. Holy cow. Yes, yes. No chocolate, we'll go oranges. I mean, we're really just trying to hang in there at this point. I think that the eel is like our sticking point right now, because we got diminishing returns on it. But we also feel like we can't sell it or we'll be toasted, so... I lived. Okay, we got to 7, and I'm feeling like kind of smart, which is usually when things completely fall apart. You hitting level 3 would go crazy. Also crazy, but we're looking for chocolate or a lynx first. It's of pivotal importance. Eagle is higher tier. Oh, we gotta go with the lynx first. So now the lynx is shooting 3 times with 6 extra damage. So we're getting an 18 damage, but let's just do the math. 5, 7, so it's 10. It's doing 10 damage 3 times. But it's actually doing 16 damage 3 times. And then it's doing 16 damage 2 times as well. Oh, oh, oh! 80 damage Lynx? Am I crazy? That's a lot of damage coming out before the round even starts. Their team is still, like, so unbelievably strong. Like, I can't compete with that. I can't compete with that. Unless their lemon's about to break, then I can draw them. Then I can draw them, because the lemons only last for 2 hits now. And then we really want to get a tiger leveled up. No tiger level up, then we take our eagle. Honestly, just give me pancakes on somebody else. We're just trying to hang in there. Our sniping build is hitting diminishing returns, but again, I can't stress enough that I'm just... Oh, we killed nothing. That's pretty bad. I can't stress enough that I'm proud of us for getting that far when we were on like 2 wins when we got to lethal. Okay, I'm rejuvenated. Let's run double goose. My methodology is that there were 2 of them, so it seemed to make sense to buy them both. Maybe like a proper burglar. Not the burglars these days with their smashes and their grabs. I'm talking about a burglar, a good old-fashioned burglar. The kind that used to carry a burlap sack with a painted dollar sign on it. It would scope out your house and climb up your trellis and, you know, open your jewelry box and riffle through. Guy, that's a new character I'm working on. A guy who is nostalgic for the era of proper burglars. What do you think? He's got legs? I'm going to start with my level. I know this is unusual. I'll just be straight up with you. I feel like nobody's stopping a rat early. A 3-6 rat on round 2. If you're ever going to run a rat seriously, I mean, the earlier the better, right? Order. Well, well, well. 2 wins in the first 2 rounds. I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't seeing it myself. Let's go jellyfish and level. It just seems fitting. And then honestly, I feel like even though we don't have pills, a betta fish is probably pretty standard here to buff your rat. The rat is going to be what? It's going to be a 7-8? That's tough to deal with, brother. It is a 7-8. This is where now I get cocky, and I'm like, you know what? I think I sort of figured out what's going on this week. Like, I think this week, we went through some turbulence, but now I think I pretty much got it under control. So you're going to stick for a bit, in all likelihood. Not good enough. Oh, actually, maybe you are good enough. What happened with the betta fish? We know we're going to sell it at some point anyway. Maybe getting the stats out of it is actually nice because it also benefits our jellyfish now that I think about it. And if the jellyfish could merely level... Oh! Early level 2 jellyfish when we've already got a couple of cushions from our wins. Oh, man. It would hit the spot, that's for sure. We win these! Well, well, well. Okay, that one was not as confident as our earlier ones, but now I think straight up like a beluga sturgeon is actually just pretty good. I don't really want a rat, but with no other, well, knowing that we could get a level out of it, I feel differently. And the betta fish is just going to be gone at some point, so I accept that. It's better probably not to level it. Also, our goose is going to be gone at some point, or as they say in the movies, cooked. Now, most sane streamer, I remember Markitect beating us last time. So, why don't you put that in your pipe and smoke it? Nobody puts baby in the corner. One of those. We can go a little head empty scaling here. I think we're probably at the point where both the goose and the rat are at diminishing returns. But the rat's stats are marginally better. So I would sell, buy penguin for scaling, brain dead scaling. I would sell sturgeon and buy lynx just because the sniping seems like reasonably good. And then the betta fish will probably be the next to go. I don't know what we're looking for as a replacement for it. Maybe something from the shop that has multiple units so we can get an easy level for our jellyfish. Holy cow, I did so bad yesterday. My brain must have been horrible yesterday. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hang on. No, I'm great. I'm back. I'm smart again. Me in 2 minutes. I lost? What? Okay, sell me. I appreciate what you've been doing, but sell me. We need to get some better scaling here. Of some sort. We could have gotten a toy via the puppy, admittedly. Now, we got a couple potential levels in here. We're in 5 life. I don't think it's going to last too much longer, but 5 life is a great place to be when our build is focused on leveling and we're 2 rounds away from chocolate showing up. It means we got like a little bit more leeway than we normally have. Now, it's just, you can't always get what you want. They got a better team than me here. Understandable, really. What if we sold the penguin, even though it could have leveled, bought a puppy so we get a toy, and then, sure, let's make the first enemy weak. Weakness is pretty good. We don't need a donut. We don't need another puppy. At least not yet. But I guess I would keep it around for a possible jellyfish buff. Not interested? Not really interested. Okay. Given the circumstances. I know it seems like a little minor. I mean, it is a little minor. Next round is chocolate. It'd be real nice to start picking up some levels on the next one. 2 links? Is this allowed? At least we screwed up their spawns, but I'm still... I would describe myself as pessimistic because I understand arithmetic. I'm pretty sure we got no chance here. Okay, so it's falling apart. This is all part of tactically sinking the loser's bracket on purpose. Lemon on you, even though it replaces your honey, I think is the right thing to do. Niala is just a pretty solid unit. Chocolates? Okay, how about for now, a second penguin? And I'm going to give my rat a chili pepper. It appears that the rat will not be leaving. Now, what will be leaving is our toy. It would be nice to get another replacement toy on the next one. And we're going to have some shop space available, I think. Because... oh, we're still washed. We will be freaking sucked this year. Because we're going to combine our penguins at some point. We just need some chocolate or like a duplicate to show up. I would buy a tier 5 toy if we could. Always get a jellyfish. And you know what? Let's buy this stingray then. On break, buff a friend. Okay, we'll try that. And I hate to do this, but you already have a chili pepper, huh? I guess so. Apparently we're going for a stingray build. It's all falling apart. I needed the chocolate to show up on round 9. It's now round 11. All I've done is reroll, and yet somehow we don't have enough... we haven't rerolled enough to get chocolate. It doesn't seem right, does it? It doesn't seem right. Now, we're not even, like, in the vicinity of winning this. So, we got real problems. Like, this is just... it's way more demoralizing to get 6 consecutive wins followed by 5 consecutive losses than it is to get 5 losses followed... or 4 losses followed by 6 wins. Hey, it's not that complicated. I was just going to say, if you could just give me some chocolate, it would really hit the spot. Okay, I really appreciate it. And then if you could just give me some more chocolate. Or a duplicate of something we've already got would also be fine. But I understand that that's not reasonable. Now we're in a unique build that has no synergy and also very limited stats. So... I'm feeling pretty bad about this. You're going to summon a 16... no, a 24-24. We could draw! We could draw this! Okay. Get me back. And then we draw... it's going to buff our rat. Probably should have buffed the jellyfish, but I was lost in the sauce. A 6/6 buff is no joke. Take another flashlight. I was just going to say, I would absolutely take a level on you right now and just get a better toy. Oh, it's only on buy. At least it helped our jellyfish. And you know what? I'm like... 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. You're not that useful anymore. I'm like, is it Wolverine or Tiger? Well, let's do the math. Wolverine would have you do... well, let's start with the baseline. Assuming we bought a level 1 unit. You're going to do 9 damage twice. This would take it to 9 damage 3 times. This would take it... so it would take it to 27. This would take it to 24. So for now, I'm going Tiger, but I will say I respect the Wolverine. I respect what the Wolverine has done. And actually, in that case, maybe that means you're gone, and I buy you, and basically just try to run back our glory days, which is very futile because we had already essentially, this is where we started to lose on our last sniper build. So I think that, I don't know what I'm doing. And yet... we just got that 7th win. It's harder to start winning after you've been losing a lot. There's a mental block. Chocolate? Oh, you shouldn't have. And then survival dictates, give me some pancakes to try to pull ourselves out here. 10 would be miraculous. It's very unlikely. I would settle for 7. I don't want to say it because that's where we already are, but... that's also, it looks like that's where we're going to end, unless you're going to summon 2 things. 1 thing, I summon a little doggy. You got me. You didn't give me by much, but you got me. Okay. 2 half-decent runs. It'd be nice if we could just, like, you know, combine them. I think this is a decent squad. I'll be a warmish whale. Like, the cone snail should 1 for 1, and then the marmoset could easily 2 for 1. Oh, you didn't. You didn't. How could you not? Because did the moth get nerfed? Does it only give 2? I thought it... Did it used to give 3, or am I engaging in a little bit of revisionist history? Remember there. Okay. I still like this squad. I don't think we're going to be on 4 HP after this round. I know we're going to get a level. I can't run the numbers yet. We win these? We win these! It's a meaningful win. And then a level. Ooh, and you already know. I will absolutely take a goldfish early. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I will... Honestly, I would sell 2 marmosets to run 2 sturgeon instead. And trust me when I say, I recognize... What does the sturgeon do when it levels up? 2 dolphins. I'm not going to buy a chocolate cake to give you 2 dolphins. That seems idiotic, quite frankly. I'll roll again anyway, though. Forget the jellyfish, man. I think that a 2-3 that summons a 2-3 is just nutty. I know there's no pills this week, but what's done is done. It's got to be done. I think the sturgeon is like, it's playable just in its own right, early at least. But it's certainly playable and then pillable if pills happen to be in the weekly as well. So, like, it means pills basically get you 1 gold. Not that interested. But then if I'm not interested in this, what would I be interested in that we could even see in this shop? I think the answer is very little. So I'm basically trying to will myself into buying the penguin because I feel like I always see it in the shop and then I go, no, we can't take it. It's too bad. But now I'm looking at it compared to like the other animals that are available at the same time as it. And I'm like, maybe it's actually like really good. It might be so much better than I think it is. Just because there's nothing at tier 2 that's like a must-have. I think like you're gone. And then we could just run this. This. We have no idea like what we're doing with the giraffe here, right? We might as well fish for... I would combine you guys next turn. I would feel fine with that. I think you could even run 3 of them. Ooh, combining the goldfish. Holy cow, let me think about it. End turn, increase... Oh, it does, so it doesn't apply retroactively, but imagine if that weren't the case. Imagine if it did apply retroactively. Then you'll all be sorry. It's already selling at a premium, but I don't have anything to like replace it with, so beautiful. The egg worked in my favor. And when in doubt, you could always just remember, you could always just take what your opponents are beating you with if you see it in the shop. That's always a way out. I'll wait 1 turn to combine you if possible. I'll buy salads. I think if you're winning, buying salads isn't that bad. I'll buy a cherry. I'm basically just treating it as if it's like a cupcake this time. I guess, honestly, I put a cherry on the other whale shark. Because beluga sturgeon. My mistake. Very confused with my marine animals here. But I think that this means that I could just keep the cherry on combination instead of keeping the honey. And if I'm being real with you, I think I'd rather have a cherry than have the honey. Probably. We frickin' win these? I didn't think that that was going to happen. Okay, level me. A level 5 toy early seems great. I'm not anti-hamster, I promise. It's my favorite animal from Kirby's Dream Land 2. It's just in this situation I had different designs. And then I'm starting to think that we just sell the penguin. You can sell a lot of things here, to be fair. But sell the penguin, buy a whale shark, and what if we just started buffing it? It turns everything in the shop basically into a pair. It's already a 3-6. I'd like it to hit level 2 before I become, like, completely fixated on its stats. But I'm also keeping in mind when the flashlight breaks, we can give it a quick 6-6. It's pretty sizable. Pretty standard, really. Okay, this team is just a lot better than me. Your team is very good. Your team is lovely, Tuttle. Unless, never mind. I'm sorry, now it looks like I was sandbagging. I thought there was no way we'd bust through. But instead we did. And you go to the front. Level me? What are you selling for now? 7. Long way to go. Unfreeze shop. Give one random friend +3/+3 health for each tier 1 shop pet. I think it's... Listen, I think it's pretty bad. But I think maybe we should take a chance on it right now. And here there's 2 tier 1 pets. I don't really think we need the sturgeon to go any further. I'd rather just give you a tutu and then... that rather than worry about the salad. And then you'll also give some extra health. I'm very happy you went to the front line. The flashlight's gonna break. Is gonna give our whale shark 6-6. And like, oh no, I've gone cross-eyed. There's no way we're beating this team. Okay, so you finally got me 1 round later than I thought. This is where I tend to struggle. The pivot on this weekly is where I tend to struggle. It's a very nice buff. Freeze tier 1s. I know it seems backwards now. And worst case scenario, this is chocolate round, right? Yeah, it is. It sucks to freeze tier 1s, don't get me wrong, but how about a donut to aid us in this situation? It doesn't work that way. Okay, just take your 2/2s and pray you get the buff. Oh, the goldfish got the buff and it wasn't even that good. Now, probably like the thing that I'm most in danger of right now, oh, you got me, is taking too long to sell, or did you get me? I think you got me. You got me. Is taking too long to sell the goldfish. You don't necessarily have to wait for the perfect time. I guess you could just... I mean, it's selling for 11 here. Give me a second moose. Roll me. Buy me. Freeze the 2 tier 1s. We're looking for chocolate as well. No chocolate. Salads, donut. Not interested. Not interested. Interested. Chocolate, please. Not interested. Okay, I'm very interested. And then I could just have you eat something at least, so you're getting a 2/2 buff. But I'm really looking for chocolate. We roll. No chocolate. I can't even really lollipop. Am I really going to buy a salad? Buying a salad at this stage of my life is embarrassing. I got 2 moose that don't even frickin' do anything. Wait, I misread it. They're giving +3 health for each tier 1. For some reason, I thought they were giving +1 health for each tier 1. And I was like, this is garbage. Wait a minute, maybe the moose is still totally workable? Maybe the moose is still goated? Maybe I need to take a literacy test? Freeze tier 1s. Not interested. Not interested. Very interested. Now I'm more interested than I've ever been. We don't need a pteranodon. In fact, I think we'd be content to just go pancakes and rolling. Yippee! Another moose for next time. There won't be a next time. Another moose. Okay, now I've lost it. Another moose for right now. So each moose is giving out 12 HP. Now, unfortunately, they're pretty much guaranteed to give a lot of that to each other. But still, combine them next turn. We'd love to have like some tier 6 toys. At the very least, we've made ourselves like an annoying team to play against. Never mind. It washed me like easily with a moth. Let's think about this. We should probably take our level. Screw it, man. 2 Komodos. Maybe turning it into a better Komodo. And another toy. You shouldn't have. I definitely think flashlight's better for scaling. Stinky Sock might actually keep us in the game right now, though. So I'm going Stinky Sock. Obviously, everything's going to get unfrozen. The shuffle doesn't matter much. That seemed way more underwhelming. 3 moose, it had more triggers, which equals more dopamine. They got their own stinky sock. But I got a lot of units with a lot of HP. Oh, but you got the salt. You're going crazy with your salt build, man. Okay, we still made it out of that. I should remember. I mean, I can buff you so easily. That's 4 attack, basically, for you. And it is 4 health. The 4 health is not as relevant. I don't know what I'm looking for. I think I'm just going pizza and then cheese. And then I need to make sure that you're at the back, right? Because you only buff the ones that are in front of you. I guess based on the order of this, we could get screwed pretty easily. Maybe not, maybe not. I don't think it's going to 10. I know I've said that a lot today. I don't think it's going to 10, but it's certainly strange. And it's going to 8, so maybe it's got a chance. Okay, another Komodo. Important for a level. It would be nice to get... I don't think the seal's the ticket, man. It just seems like I'd rather feed you. Even though you're almost maxed, I guess. But I think what would be nice is something that gives us like a toy. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm not even freezing anything here. Never mind, it's perfect. I guess I would like you to buff you. With the moose is going to be useless this turn, but the Komodo is doing some stuff. We want level 2 Komodo to be at the back, because then it guarantees hitting more stuff, including the level 1 Komodo. I don't know, okay? I'm kind of making it up as I go. We're on lethal, but I've learned a lot. Now, you do give... No, that's dog. You got dog and puppy confused. Never mind. Chili pepper could go insane here. Oh, he just eats it. Of course. Another moose. Why am I not freezing tier 1s? Well, I'm going to cut myself some slack. I know I'm not freezing tier 1s because I'm not used to having to freeze tier 1s. This is all new to me, okay? I don't know what any of this stuff does, and I'm scared. Cheese would go kind of hard, too, to at least get 1 attack with double damage on all these high HP units. Regardless, like, we're not going to win this one, and that's okay. But I feel like we started to piece together something resembling a more coherent strategy. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, of course, and I'll see you next time. We'll keep puzzling it out. I mean, they're on version 0.27, so we got a long way to go. See you then.